Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're doing a tutorial on how to get every shiny in zone 1, or every shiny method possible. So the first method will just be fast travel, right? You just go here, you come here, and just keep doing it over and over again. Now there's a few ways to do this, right? Obviously here they only get a few Pokemon. You only get Fletchling and Bunnelby. I don't think there's any other Pokemon around. Yeah, no other Pokemon. Just Fletchling and Bunnelby will only spawn here. It's not the best method, but if you're only going after those two, this is probably the best method. Just keep doing this. And a nice thing with this one is you can also do with one hand. You know, press Y, A, and just do that before they see you. Before they see you. If they lock onto you, you can't. You have to leave that alone. But press Y, A, enter, and there you go. So this is a nice method, but nice way to do this method. If you like don't want to have two hands, you want to like scroll through TikTok, you want to do whatever. You can do it with one hand, or if to do it faster, you just go like this and just keep doing it. This is faster, obviously, but if you want to do something else, you can do it with one hand. I mean, you'll have to use your left hand unless you want to train it, but it's whatever. All right, so we got a Alpha Fletchling. Okay, let's get rid of this thing so it doesn't attack us. All right, so the next method is bench method. So everyone knows the bench method. Hopefully, all you have to do is just come to the bench and kill some time here until morning. The cutscene will play, and then the spawns will respawn, so they'll spawn again. Now, this method I'm not a fan of, because as we see here, this cutscene does take a little bit of time. It does take a bit of time, and you just have to keep doing it over and over again until you actually find a shiny. And all you do is just hold this down, and just press A. So if you have something that can like do both, I don't know, just like hold it down. This one's easy. You can holding it down is easy, but something keep pressing A. So I guess you could just like have something press it down, press A over and over again, and like have your hand do something else. You know, it's not that it's a bad method, it's just that it takes forever to do this method. It takes a lot longer than it would do fast travel, stair method, walking away, walking in kind of vibe. It does suck, but it does work, right? It does work. Anything with a 50-meter radius will spawn over again. Scatterbug will spawn. There's a Bunnelby over here, a Fletchling over there. So bench method is definitely better than fast travel method for this area if you're trying to target certain Pokemon. Now I'm not sure if these Mareep will spawn. Like here you see it says like 20 whatever, like it's there. I have the thing there. I go to the bench, and it's about 44 meters. So theoretically it should spawn, but we can't see it because this fucking thing's in the way. You can't see it, so theoretically it should spawn. I don't know, but there's way better ways to get a Mareep. You have the mission for the Mareep shiny. You also have a Wild Area 5. So Wild Area 5, for example, once we get untargeted. Come on target, please, on target. Okay, you're not shiny. Can you like untarget? Jesus Christ. Okay, he's not targeting. Fuck me. And Thunder Punch. Okay, so now that he's gone, Okay. So for Mareep, you know, it's not Mareep, but it's Flaffy. So if you want Mareep, you just do the mission. Just do the mission. But if you want the Flaffy Mareep line, this method is just easier. Fast travel Wild Area 5, and you have 3 Pokemon of that line that will spawn for you. Just do this over and over again. You can also do it with one hand. You know, put this one down. Just keep going like this. Fast travel A, and just keep doing that. This method works great if you're trying to get Shiny Froakie as well. Shiny Froakie does spawn within this area, so it's also great if you try to do that. But we'll get on to Wild Area 16, sorry. That's 16 over there when we get to that video, right? Now, for the rest of the Wild Area 1, there's a Pichu over here, and there's some Pidgey on top of the roof. Now, for the roof, I'm not sure there's anything you can really do. It's kind of far, isn't it? It's kind of far. So this is the area you want to go for Pichu. Pichu over here. You spawn over here, and you put the thing over here, and that is about 56. That might be too far for Pidgeys. Pidgeys, you might have to go somewhere else. I'm not really too sure how you would get a shiny Pidgey, but for shiny Pichu, he does spawn within this area, but just doing this over and over again. That's like stair method, but you just have to hold A. You know, if you don't hold A, it just keeps running. Once you press A, it'll go through. So you have to just hold it down. You know, you can just like, I don't know, put it on something to like, okay, so here I'm using my microphone stand to hold my controller down, and I'm just pressing A with my other hand just over and over again. And as you can see, I just keep going through in and out. And eventually, Shiny Pichu should spawn. If you do it long enough, it will happen. And hopefully, there's a Shiny Pichu there. Is there one? No, there isn't. Okay, there isn't, but trust, like, it's within the 50-meter radius. Unfortunately, did not get one, but I already have a Shiny Raichu here, as you can see. This guy is a Shiny Raichu. Return him. And Sparkle. There you go. So I do have one. You could go for this area, or you could go for Fast Travel Area 3 for Pikachu. Now, I think Pichu is faster, definitely faster. There's no load time with, like, here, there's a slight load time. But you just do this and just keep doing that. The Pikachu spawn. It's whatever, but we'll go on to Area 3 when we get to Area 3. Now, that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like. This area is pretty small, so it's like first area, so there's not that much tips to go through. But I'll be doing a video on every single wild area in the game. And if you guys want, I'll even do one for Pokemon that aren't in wild areas. So, like, your Dratinis, your Larvitars, etc. Pidgeys, who also aren't here but can't spawn. I can do a video for that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for you guys, and peace.